FNAF fandom, come to the front, sit down, let's talk. Who in the fuck? Who in the fuck made that FNAF VHS tape where William Afton is deep frying a fucking baby?
God damn it! Thank you, Shitsuru. Let me rewind this and try not to screw this up again. Hi, we're covering Deep Fryer Gate within the FNAF community. And apparently William Afton is being accused of deep frying a baby. So we're gonna learn more about it. Hi, Brianna Dragon Queen. We're covering deep fried babies.
FNAF fandom, come to the front, sit down.
Okay, we're sitting.
Who in the fuck? Who in the fuck made that FNAF VHS tape where William Afton is deep frying a fucking baby?
This edit is so funny. I saw your character light up, and I was like, is Gray muted or still sitting up? What the fuck? I left the FNAF in for a reason, now we come back to this. Oh yeah, apparently there's a FNAF VHS tape out there. William Afton apparently dunks a baby in fryer oil. You know, Kentucky Fried Fetus.
And then the other one where he's like cutting off.
That is a separate. I know the one where like they're referencing fried butter. But the second one we're not gonna watch because it's actually gory. It is actually like, I am even surprised that's allowed on YouTube.
Head and then flaying the skin off of the fucking baby's ribs.
Why do you have to animate that? Why? And the comments that I saw in the videos were so edgy, they're like,
Animated gore greater than real gore.
Okay, now this is just exaggeration for the views. Baby oil? No, baby oil.
Ribs so tasty.
y'all are just cringe as shit. I just want to watch my FNAF VHS tapes before I go to bed.
Why are you watching FNAF VHS tapes before you go to bed? Hold on. Oh no, not the baby oil. Keep that away from Diddy. It always comes back to Diddy. God damn it. But I noticed like this is like the first one of the first TikToks to ever like assault my senses, essentially. Because I'm like, yeah, if William Afton's deep frying a baby and then eating the baby, that makes him like a child murderer and a baby eater. Like the worst depiction of William Afton slash the purple guy is Dormitibus. You know, quit your life to watch. This was just an accident. This was not on purpose. I mean, she in her life. Um, if I remember right, what is she covering? I think it's frozen cheesecake. Like, no, I'm actually gonna push that back. Yeah, because over on Sheeton's channel, by the way, shout out Sheeton. Sheeton is eventually going to like finish Death and Autism by Sonic Phobia. Which reminds me, Sheeton, I have to tell you this because this is funny. Apparently Sonic Phobia went live at one point. He did last night. Yeah, last night. And not only just doxed their mom, doxed their sister, but also doxed their cousin who ended up finding the stream. Yeah, pages 27 all the way up to 69. I hope you're able to like finish it because it's painful just to like read along with you. And I'm like, wow. But I would have shared the like live stream with you, Sheeton, if A, there wasn't copyrighted music because you know, Sonic Phobia decided we're gonna win it in Blaze of Glory. Just like puts on like Afterlife by Evanescence, Wolf in Sheep's Clothing Reborn by Set It Off. Yes, there's like 69 pages to Death and Autism. But we're veering off topic. Back to Deep Fried Baby. I think this individual is like mixing up the fried baby one with another one.
Because that's something I put on sometimes when I need to go to bed. Now I'm not gonna be able to sleep because my mind is just still on the fact.
That's a consequence of you watching FNAF VHS tapes before going to bed. Is it clown music? Cause I know that's how my job is so delayed. Uh, Stop, Rihanna. You're not dragging me now.
There's somebody animated willingly William Afton deep frying a fucking baby.
Okay, that is one. That is one. I would play Rise of the Gladiators Infamous Clone Song, but it's copyrighted. Ah, uh, I gotta hide that real quick. That way I can just get the next TikTok because this one's funny. This one's funny.
Okay.
Okay, let me just. Who's ready? What is this, bro? Here's like apparently what was what happened, but someone made it in VR chat.
Okay, we have a security breach. Somebody has my phone number. Somebody is giving out my phone number right now.
That is evil. We need to rewatch that.
Okay, we have a security breach. Somebody has my phone number. Somebody is giving out my phone number right now.
Oh no. Oh, that is fucked. But we need to see the offending video, guys. Now, I'm not gonna play the audio because, yeah, I watched it ahead of time just to, like, make sure there isn't any gore that's gonna pop up on screen. And what I noticed is that there is a lot of baby crying. Please tell me you're muted. Nope, you're not muted! Come on. I did manage to find the original video. To be fair, Matt Pat would play Mr. Afton pretty awesome actor. I love Matthew Lillard. Matthew Lillard was an excellent choice for the FNAF movie. My only criticism is that how do I say this? How do I say this? The FNAF movie should have been a lot scarier. That is just my opinion. Everyone else is allowed to disagree with me. I hate baby cries. I hate baby cries too. Oh my god, play YouTube. What the fuck? Come on. Is it just not? Come on, please. Gimme. Medic. Come on. You would play Shaggy. I know you would play Shaggy. Oh my god, it's just not showing the screen. God damn it, please. I will shit myself. Do I have, like, display capture? I'm saying fuck it, we're going display capture. I wanna make Celia come. I don't mind FNAF 1 that much. I heard that they butchered my boy. My boy Mike left. I'm like, hey, if you're gonna make him evil, just make him like comically evil. Like, don't butcher, like, I know it's not gonna be like accurate to the games, but Michael! 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 God damn it, please! Just Oh, okay, just window settings. There we go. Uh, I have to. Like, stop bullying the children. I told you before. I hate autocorrect. Okay. I think I got it. I think I got it up. Now, the origin of this infamous friar baby is 12-man LP, otherwise known as Oscar. I've read the description. Says here, warning, disturbing imagery, viewer discretion is advised. No one paid the fuck attention to that, let's be honest. Canon number 1. Tapes manufactured, blank. Recorded, tape 1. Recorded May 13th, 1985. It's a deep freighter of 1985, guys. Let's get into it. "20 days later." I love, like, how it starts. Well, we're actually gonna see. No, I checked beforehand. There's no deep fry baby. I'm safe to play this. I just can't have the audio out during deep fry baby. Okay. We're like getting a scope of the place, even the kitchen a little bit. Should I be worried now? We never see the baby. We just hear the baby, but you're not gonna hear the baby. Hang on. I'm gonna hear the baby. You're not. Oh, wow. An ad. Fantastic. I'm surprised this even gets ads. Okay. May 12th, 1985. That's because it is an analog horror. It's part of the FNAF VHS subcommunity. I have the subtitles on. I forgot that. Where did he get a baby? I don't know where he got the baby. It's never elaborated on. We got the animatronics. Okay. Footsteps. Apparently. Oh, hang on. Yeah, it's my volume's up at its maximum. Your volumes are not. You're just gonna hear me talk. Okay, someone turns off the lights. Their stage lights are on. Okay. Considering Afton can't look after his own kids, cough, cough, crying child, cough, cough, Elizabeth and Michael. He's a terrible fucking father. Okay. Foxy, I love Foxy. Turn the sound on for. No! No, you really don't need to hear this, Brianna Dragon Queen. This is horrific. Where my boy Freddy? Freddy's on the stage. They're all just horrified. Okay, we're hearing bubbling. Yeah, blood. And there's like a lot of that. Like, how big is this baby? This doesn't look like blood. This looks like muck. I've been scared by worse, Gray. Yeah, but even like the baby noises for me are is just horrific. Oh God, no! This is how we know chat's delayed. Okay, this says replace filter now. Skim top fry. Okay, no. Skim vat. Okay, no. Who did he steal? I don't know. Wait. remove excess contents from fryer. Did he just dip like the whole baby in? True, I hate baby cries. That's what I'm. Oh, we're just turning on the filter now. Why is it on fuck you kill mode? Five of six already? One is getting ready, 39 minutes left. Oh God, is this like baby became Nugget? How many big? Don't let him watch your kid. Oh fuck. So it wasn't just one baby who went to the deep fryer. Apparently, it was 6 babies who got Kentucky Fried fucked. Oh, we get like a tax commercial. Nice. I feel like doing my taxes. Where did he get 6 babies? Is it 6 babies or just 6 kids, including the baby? This is just the rest of the video. Foxy, you didn't have to watch, my poor boy. He was most likely bolted to the ground, but there's a reason I like put that because it's implied. Okay, there is this post from 2 days ago. Bright child. And this is from 12MNLP. This was like recent. I don't know why there's purple Epstein here. But we're gonna read it. We need reading music. Hang on. Congratulations. You can have sound back. Remember, chat on here is just catching up. Let's see. Let's get some good old reading music. Merciless Liquid? Is this good reading music? No, Merciless Light. No. You know, shitty loop. We need goofy music. Turn it down a little bit, that way we can focus and read the post. Hey, 12 Minnow P is here. Well, now, looks like my healthy break has to wait, because things have gotten, well, pretty incredible. However, there are things that need clearing up. The dramatic music. I don't think Purple Guy, Purple, and Epstein are the same. There's a reason apparently for the Epstein name. First off, Freddie Jr.'s origins, part 1, has blown up recently. Thank you for that. The influx of views, new subscribers, and fans has made me really happy and motivated. And motivated me to work even harder on part 2. Despite the difficulties. Yes, the fact that the baby fryer video is a part 1. God, those poor babies. However, a number of individuals, mainly from TikTok, seem deeply outraged by the content. Specifically, the scene where William Afton commits an atrocious act involving a child and a hot deep fryer. I realized the act my character committed is horrific, shocking, cruel, brutal, and hideous. The scene was meant to be like this. It was specifically designed to evoke deep discomfort and hatred toward the main antagonist purely through sound. Keep in mind that I have never shown anything to amplify this. I have made animatronics react to it in utter fear to display how truly awful that was. I wanted your imagination to do the work. And honestly, it worked a little too well. Because some of you are literally foaming at the mouth over 2 combined stock sound effects from YouTube. There was a warning about the disturbing content in the description, though. I'm going to lubricate my throat with good old H2O. Yeah, because the baby was getting pregnant. Was getting pregnant. It's fucked up. But it's all shock value. Clear sign Urban Spook did the irreversible damage to the community by making everyone who finds something too horrifying and hideous and can't understand the context of it call the video shock value. Without watching the whole thing, part 2 will explain why he had a habit of doing this to the children. But I think if you just try watching the video closely, specifically the phone calls with Carl. Yes, there is a guy named Carl. You can deduce the motive behind the fryer and why it actually makes sense for the character. Okay, real quick, you're expecting too much from TikTok. Hang on. First of all, you're expecting too much from TikTok. Second of all, yes, Urban Spook did a lot of irreversible damage to horror communities. Now, anytime anyone wants to depict something as serious as child murder, or even worse, it's going to be dumbed down to shock value, and not, hey, there's reason it's in here for the story, because Urban Spook, the dumb fuck, yes, I am going to have to call him a dumb fuck, you know, for his, like, dumb writing. Carl, not Carl. Carl! Sheet and Sheetsu actually re-uploaded of Slugs and Slaughter. Hang on. Videos. Let's see. We're gonna just skip around this, like, one Keaton video. Here it is of Slugs and Slaughter. It is 50-ish minutes. We're just going to be going over, Law and Order, what the fuck.
We're cop. Okay, episode 1, Faces. 6 months ago, cops
Just
in the
listen
city find 3
to this
paintings after
bitch,
3
real
murders.
quick.
Yeah, we never get a name for where the place is, so I guess we're just in the fucking back rooms, I guess. Carla Gray is stabbed 36 times and has all of her teeth pulled out. Jackie Graham is drowned and stabbed 27 times in the taint. James Miller gets his face torn off and his wrists cut. Supposedly he lived for a few days without a face, which... sure... I guess. 2 months later, they find a bunch more paintings. You don't need to give a shit about these right now, and quite frankly, I don't know why we should, since we don't see most of these victims later anyway, and front-loading all of this was stupid. Oh, sorry, I'm doing it again. I'm jumping the gun. Yeah, we find a self-portrait of the painters. 4 weeks ago, from 4 weeks ago, from 6 months ago, we get our next murders. The officer who found the paintings, Bill Collins...
You're getting the views, Sheehan. There's a reason I'm popping up the story recap from Of Slugs and Slaughter.
And his whole family disappear. 2-month-old Angel Collins is hanged from the ceiling. Great. A random teenage kid named Daniel Williams is burned to death. A random woman named Jennifer White and her daughter Lisa are just... dead. Kind of shocked he didn't go for them ripped in half by a taffy puller or what the hell ever, but I'll take it, I guess. And finally, the Collins family are given amphetamine and then... liquefied. They don't explain how, just they're a fine meat slurry now. There's another picture of the killer, whatever. Episode 3 in the walls!
You have just made your last mistake.
Oh god! 10 days ago, from 4 weeks ago, from 2 months later, from 6 months ago, the Beck twins, Corey and Margaret, both 11, remember that, go missing. 5 days later, from 10 days ago, from 4 weeks ago, from 2 months later, from 6 months ago, their bodies are found. They are cut in half, sewn together at the waist, Margaret on top, Corey on the bottom. Margaret died from a brick with the word meat written on it being shoved into her mouth so hard it broke her neck. Corey had his dick ripped off. Oh, yeah. Painting was titled that, huh? Say, how old were they again? 11? Dope. Moving on, I guess Corey caught a picture of the killer 1 week before 10 days ago, from 4 weeks ago, from 2 months later, from 6 months ago. That might have been why. I don't know. Episode 4, The Clue. At some undisclosed time after 10 days ago, from 4 weeks ago, from 2 months later, from 6 months ago, Tom Harris is found suffocated after being totally encased in candle wax after the killers climbed up a drain pipe into his third-floor apartment with his eyelids and arms removed and a third mystery arm encased with him. Alright, then 1 week after some undisclosed time, after 10 days ago, from 4 weeks ago, from 2 months later, from 6 months ago, the investigator who found Tom, Sean Kane, goes missing, and an undetermined time after that, the body is found inside his home. God,
I'm skipping forward.
died from a result handcuffed to a laser, then later from 1 week after some undisclosed time, after 10 days ago, from 4 weeks ago, from 2 months later, from 6 months ago, former officer Ian Ford and his wife May go missing and their bodies are then found in their barn. May has been handcuffed to a pole and raped to death by a horse, the struggle of which resulted in her tearing her own hands off. Fucking okay. God damn it, the horse died from a Viagra-induced heart attack, because why not? Fiona, the Ford's granddaughter that is introduced into this scene as abruptly as I've written it in the script, was found decapitated in a blanket next to a bloody mattress covered in Viagra. Fuck, god damn it, her eyes are removed. We don't want to think about it. Never mind. We just keep going. The faces of previous victims are found nailed to a wall. Several pigs are decapitated. Ian Ford is found stuffed into the guts of one of the pigs whose eyes have been replaced with Fiona's. Sure, fine. They find a back room with the rest of Fiona's body, several more paintings that'll be relevant later, and a tape with the killer doing the spooky face. Episode 7.
I don't know that they are, we're god. Yeah, that is just Heaton summarizing the tapes. It wasn't the first time. Yeah, it wasn't funny. Heaton is severely unfunny. But there's a reason I had to pull that up, because due to Urban Slug's piss poor writing and severe mishandling. Wait, what happened? You don't want to think about it. Don't think about it. Do not think about it. No. Oh god, this is horrible. Yeah. Which one's worse? You know what? I'm gonna ask chat. We're gonna do a poll. Okay. Gonna ask you, which one's worse? Urban Spook? What Urban Spook? What was put in Urban Spook's videos, or Deep Fried Baby? You cannot be serious. One person already said Deep Fried Baby. Insert jaw drop, stop me. No. Brianna, I'm not saying it here. But... oh my god, we're split down the middle. No. But, let's get back to reading. We're gonna reconvene on that vote in a bit. I personally condemn William's behavior, and I am not encouraging anyone to put any living being into a fryer. The idea came from wanting to portray William Afton as a serial psychopathic killer, modeled after real-world monsters. You shouldn't be doing that! Do not reference real serial killers, please! Rather than some mad, morally gray, Quirky, scientists collecting Infinity Stones stolen from Thanos to extend his retirement. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, you don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear what happened in, what happened to Carla Gray. Hey, this isn't the FNAF analog horror thing. Yeah, it sadly is. Oh, welcome to chat flags. This is my fan portrayal of William, grounding him in overall realistic world of my series. You know, the same series that has genetically modified tapeworms that kill kids at this. Aren't like brain parasites involved too? I don't know, and I'm not looking at it. Let's be absolutely clear. This scene is not a product of my hidden fantasies or fetishes. Don't let the lies spun by the self-righteous crowd on TikTok fool you. The last thing on my mind was making a sick self-portrait of myself in some form of Afton getting turned on by the sound of a child crying in a McDonald's deep fryer. I mean, come on, listen to how stupid that sounds. However, whoever keeps making this up and sharing this disgusting assumption, I question your mental health, buddy. Really, it's slandering me as a person at this point. You know you have fucked up when you have to... You know you have fucked up when you have to make a statement like that. Here, have some bleach and alcohol, you need it. Alright, I've seen it. I've already seen it! Oh no! What the fuck is this? Also, stop with the unfunny check his hard drive thing. You won't find anything except DeviantArt artworks of a half-naked Principal Celestia from Equestrian Girls! Hold up. Why do you have to tell us what's in your wank bank, dude? Oh my god! Hold on! Hold the fuck up! This isn't a sexual fantasy. No, apparently his sexual fantasies involve deviant artwork of half-naked Principal Celestia from Equestrian Girls. I just can't up Alaska. Rave, don't look. Don't look, Rave, don't look. Just pick. Just pick. Rainbow, you don't need the context to pick. Cover your eyes, no, don't look. Okay. I mean, somewhat respectable. At least they're human looking. Fair, they are human looking. Someone check his hard drive now. No, we don't need to be flashbanged with half-naked Princess Celestia as a human and Principal. One last thing. On Twitter, some people are trying to attack my new series based on a poorly written fandom wiki article that doesn't even apply to the series, but to an old one I canceled years ago. If you want to discredit me, try harder. I know, we don't need to do much, we could just point out how you're a brony. I'm joking. It's a shame they managed to turn a fellow creator and friend against me with that. Oh well, that's life, I guess. Oh, and I forgot. That wasn't an infant in the video. You're letting your imagination go wild. Again. Anyway, despite the unpleasantness, everything else went well with this sudden surge of popularity. I have huge motivation to finish part 2 now. I expect something that will stir up this community even more than part 1. Cheers and have a good day. And then Purple Epstein. Okay. Let's break this down a little bit. Yes, what Urban Spook did to the community, like, horror community. Yeah, Purple Epstein right here. This is a picture of Jeffrey Epstein at, like, a party. I think. Is that Freddy in the background? Is that supposed to be Freddy in the background? Hold up. I'm just... No, I'm not. No, Rave, don't look your eyes. Now he will make fetus chicken nuggets. Was that the child? Apparently, like, even like the subtitles are like saying, no, it wasn't a baby, it wasn't an infant. It was a child. Doesn't make it better. By any means. Absolutely not. The man behind the island! Now, we watched that entire, like, scene with, like, the child in the deep fryer. By the way, it had to be, like, a very small child to fit in a deep fryer like that. I saw someone make an animation. Baby, context live stream. I don't know. I didn't know the context of the live stream. Thank you, Greg. Oh, it's just like a funny TikTok. But I do think it was like kind of stupid to go, oh, he's a pedophile because he depicted a child being murdered in a deep fryer. Whoever said that, you're an idiot. Horror is not meant to bring you comfort. If it brings you comfort, that's one thing. The man behind the fry child. Baby is very small. Well, a child, and let's say it's an average size child. Average size child. Okay. Height age 5, 8, 15. Yeah, the let's say apparently we can't open the image. Here. 174, 75, 1.5, 80. Let's see, the child was at maximum 5 years old. It would be too big for the deep fryer, so it had to be like a toddler at least. Art should disturb the comfortable and comfort the disturbed, but not like this. Yeah, it is a little too far. It's like a little too far. But this is a result of, like, communities like FNAF. Flags! Flags! Cough, cough. Yeah. I'm not saying the name because I want to test something. Like a certain lolly show I've covered before. Do you think he, like, sits at the park with his husband and just during, like, No Nut November, and it's just like a child passing by and they're both like right then the fryer. I think I still have that. I need to check if I still have that. I need to check if I even have that because there's this clip from a year ago. Hang on.
Oh no! It looks like I've taken Ragatha and dropped her in the deep fryer.
But yeah, that was evil. Hang on, what's this? Oh, I gotta check something. Hang on, I gotta put away the window capture. Holy shit. Yo! Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. They accused, the people were, like, some people were accusing. Oh, this is so fucking fun. Oh, hang on, we have an update. We have an update. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. That is so fucking funny. It's so goddamn funny. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Did he tweet anything else? Apparently, we have an update. Uh, I was just informed of this. Hang on. Jax is behind the slaughter. He is a purple bunny. Maybe. But before we get to the update, 'cause god damn it. Right when I'm, like, doing a cleanse of this weirdo's friend, let's go ahead and end our poll. Did everyone vote? Welcome back to Game Theory. Welcome back to Game Theory, to why Mr. Afton cooked a baby in the fryer. Yeah, it had to be a baby. Like, it's either 12-man LP didn't, like, think about whether or not whether or not the kid was even big enough for a deep fryer kill, or like small enough for it, because yeah, that's going to break your fryer. Right? No, don't disrespect my husband, jokes. Jokes. Okay, I'm gonna assume everyone voted, and the vote goes to 75% of you said that Urban Spook. What the shit Urban Spook put in his videos is worse than Deep Fried Baby. JJ Bun Bun. Live, I don't know what's happening, but I saw the title and shocked. TLDR. Everyone's fucking stupid. Both 12-man OP for telling us that that he has like a stash of Equestria Girls Principal Celestia porn on his hard drive. Those are indoor thoughts, guys. I am not a Jack simp, I swear, Gray. No, I'm not gonna judge you if you are or aren't. Bun Bun, look away, please. But I just got informed of this. At least the Deep Fried Baby had more production value. Oh my god. Oh, that is so bad. It did have more production value. I gotta be honest. It had way more production value. But I just got informed of this. Apparently, not only is Red Devil unlocked, but he blocked me. I find that incredibly fucking hilarious. This is one of Sonic Phobia's friends, by the way. Okay, so that wasn't supposed to happen. We're gonna try that again at Song Repeater and at Sonic Phobia. Because Sonic Phobia changed their handle to Utah Upwitty-Tat. Okay? We're just gonna scroll a lot more. Then this. Why is this motherfucker morning? What's going on here? We're gonna get back to Deep Fried Baby. I promise, honey. Who here wants to be put in timeout? I mean, Jack, you can put me in timeout. Like, it's not showing on screen. You know what? Yeah, no, fuck it. That was just funny. Either way, back to Deep Fried Baby. I can't believe I had to say that. I said, don't call me that. We're gonna get back to Deep Fried Baby. What did bro say? No, Jack, don't look. We're looking at Baby Fryer Gay. Hang on. I need to pull up the funny. Yay, Deep Fried Baby! Great, keep that in private. I'm literally screwed up. You really don't want to be Springtrap for this one. Because, I'm going to, like, abbreviate what happened. William Afton in... Stop calling me Jack. I can time out. I mean... Sup, bitches, I live again! Hi, Jack and Slades. I'm Springtrap from DBD. Yeah, don't be Springtrap from whatever the fuck 12-minute OP has cooking, because it involves genetically modified tapeworms. And deep fried children. Oh, I can't believe I had to say that. Oh, please, no more baby deep fryer gray. Please, I beg you. Like, the shock in modality goes away because after we hear Afton saying how he gonna get away with it, gay job. Yeah, this is a VHS series. Hang on, let me. Yeah, it's Freddy Jr.'s Origins. But it was part 1. I am not playing the clip again with the sound on. For some reason, one of your browsers does like the chat, so I'm going to use browsers too. This is Opera GX. We never find out if William Afton does in fact eat the deep fried child. But yeah, that's because Five Nights at Freddy's is like a good springboard for a lot of horror. I got, dude. I wasn't. It's technically the series. Wait. Man, I gotta read that again. Dude, I was just about to get into that series. You missed the beginning part. I only played the beginning part. Also, what happened to you streaming on Twitch? I streamed it Friday. I wasn't initially going to plan on like streaming anymore due to moving, but that fell through. So it always fucking does. But since I'm gonna have like a lot of time, I'm going to stream on Twitch probably tonight. Probably, no guarantee. And I'm just gonna like achievement hunt. What the fuck am I gonna read? How about this? How about this, Jack? After I'm done, like this wasn't even gonna be a long stream anyway. But I'm gonna fire up a live stream over on Twitch. Since I found out you can do that through Streamlabs. And I'm going to achievement hunt. Yeah. I'm going to achievement hunt in You Kill Me Every Time and try and save up enough death coins for Meme Lord mode. How's that sound? Just do games on Twitch then. Yeah, I would have to do games on Twitch and then drama stuff over here on YouTube. So, This isn't gonna be like a long stream. I'm gonna fire up a live stream over on Twitch, like as soon as I end this stream, right? Stay live. So that was part. Do you mean Yukmet? I can't stream till Death Do Us Part. There's so much nudity in Death Do Us Part. I can try. Wait, do I have it still? I have Dollmaker on here, as well as Empire Lost. Okay, you know what? Another poll. Hang on. Let me ask you guys in a poll which you would like to see on Twitch. Don't do stream. I'm not streaming till this part. Let's see. Start poll. Let you are me to play on stream. One time I flashed boobies on stream I was done for. Twitch. We're gonna start poll. Okay, poll should be started. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna let you guys pick. Do I play Dollmaker? Do I play Empire Lost? Or do I play Yukmet? Great moment in the cage! Do you think Man 12 here can make a comeback? I think he can. He just needs to stop sharing what he, like, jerks it to, because no one needed to know that he jerks it to, how do I say this? That he polishes his bishop to Principal Celestia. Hour. Wait, can I change it? Please stop saying shit. YouTube keeps flagging your messages. I need. Joins it to Human Celestia. If you're live, I'm not gonna. If I'm live, you're not playing it. But... Okay, jokes aside, I would just be achievement hunting. I'm not playing New Muller mode because I don't want to spoil that. Hell for review. Oh, fucking YouTube! Why is it flagging my message? I'm sorry, Veresi High. From now on. Okay, we got 7 votes. Okay. Is any more people voting? Otherwise, I'm closing the vote. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll end. We are going to be achievement hunting in You Kill Me Every Time. I gotta dip, see ya. Yeah, you have a good day, Flags. I, however, will be ending the stream. So if you like this, please What the fuck? I come back, and I come back to have you. Don't keep me in hotel California with you. I don't know, it just keeps popping up. Maybe it's brony mess. Either way, let's. Where is ending song? Ending song. Not that one. Was it was it Malignant People Pleaser? There we go. Here we go.